Alrighty, welcome to another series or another game on the channel. This is a continuation to a game series that I started not too long ago, like in the year of 2025, of course. We finished the game about 3 days ago, as of the upload time frame that I usually upload in. 3 days ago, we finished the last episode of that game, as well as finishing out the story of the game of the previous entry of this one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to starting this next entry of the game, which is Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. This is the Definitive Edition. I read up on the reviews on like which version to play. Should I play the original, which was the actual one I actually owned back in 2014 or 15 or something like that, like way back when it was. And then I believe you get the Definitive Edition for free because it was tied to the old version as well, so it pretty much was like a free given. The only game I didn't have at the time was the Mafia 1, before the whole Definitive Edition showed up and became a thing. So I ended up having to purchase the first one, I think, through a bundle or through individual store, but I can't remember exactly when I got it. But I know I got it like through a bundle, I believe. But for this game, I did play the original copy. Not on Steam, but like off somewhere else, on my laptop, and I couldn't run it. Like, it was barely runnable. It was just like I could walk through the streets, but I couldn't see anything. Like, all the buildings were like gone or emptied out because my computer couldn't run it. Like, my laptop was like no GPU, barely a CPU, and was like it was just really god awful. So I just couldn't play it really, but I did try my best to try to like mess around with it. I actually liked the game when I first saw like some walkthrough let's plays of it, like the first 2 episodes or something like that, and I chose to say that I didn't want to watch it any further. And that when I watched it was back in 2011 or 2010. I don't remember when exactly, but it was really long ago. It was like maybe 10 plus years ago. And I remember just watching Let's Play and just wanting to play it, but I just never got to play it for real. So I just said I'll be patient and just not play it for as long as I can until today. I am now playing the sequel of the game. Mafia 1 was pretty fun. It was pretty great. Unfortunately, it was kind of linear and very tight of an experience. So everything that we were doing was very much to the point. So we couldn't really walk freely too much of the times unless you go through the free roam mode, which I did do a little bit of the free roam mode on my own. After the series was recorded and done. I am actually finding a lot of interesting things that I didn't know about in terms of like the stuff that I haven't been through yet, like the hidden cars and stuff like that. So there's extra content in that game that I didn't finish because those were like off to the side for me to finish off. But I don't know about this. This game, I think, was supposedly open world from what I remember. So like almost like it really did dive into the more GTA-esque style like things, while the first game really didn't try to do that. But yeah, anyways, let's check out the stuff we have in the menus. We got the additional content. I have no clue what these additional contents are yet. I'm not gonna bother looking into them yet. Extras, we still got the Carclopedia, I guess they're called. This was in the first game as well, for collecting cars, collectibles as usual. I was very surprised. I looked into this, I was like, what is this? Why is there Playboy stuff? I was just confused. So I don't know what to expect here. I'm a little worried. Hopefully it's not bad things, like too much risque stuff. I mean, I understand if it's like a pinup thing or something, that makes a lot of sense with this, but I also wonder how they license this to this game. It's kind of interesting. Wanted posters, so we're probably hunting down criminals. Paintings, posters, and then, of course, pinups, which I had to play this in hard difficulty. Do I really want to play hard difficulty just to get pinups? And then, of course, the game stats. I did run through the benchmark. Believe me, if you have a machine that's like probably in the 10 series, you're probably way above the weight class of this game. I ran it and I got like 193 average FPS, and I was just like, okay, never mind. I don't think I ever cared to begin with. Alright, options. We're playing with a keyboard and mouse, so it won't matter as much for controls, I think. Mouse sensitivity kind of sucks. I bet this is what the original was like, because they really don't look like they changed too much from what I remember seeing. Borderless. I went down with filtering to 8x. It was 16x at the start. VSync is off because there is a FPS limit right down here, which is nice. So I limited down to 60. I'm not sure if SMM or I don't even know. It doesn't really matter to me as much. With the AA, the enteroscopic, I think it's called, aliasing basically. So yeah, I don't really care as much as what's good or bad because we're recording, so recording quality is not going to always be fully reflective on YouTube anyways. I'm a little bit skeptical of the GPU physics thing, because I've known that this is a very old code thing. Physics is no longer a thing in NVIDIA, because they've basically killed the code for that because it was unoptimized a lot of times, and games would crash if they weren't utilized properly. But yeah, and then audio, of course. I turned down the music to 10, radio is 10. In the last game, Mafia 1 didn't have the separation of these two. It was just music or voices and SF sound effects, but they didn't really do any. Let me turn down the sound effects a little bit, like how they play a preview of it for you. But the radio one was like tied to music, I think, from what that was. But yeah, otherwise, let's start the game. I do apologize for taking too long. I don't know if I want to enjoy a challenge. For most players who are already familiar with action games. That's true, I'm very familiar. I don't really often play hard because, again, I just want to enjoy the story. I just want to play through the game just to enjoy it. I'm not really big on whole, like, challenges because that's just not my jam for a lot of games. Alright, medium, let's do it. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition presents the game's narrative content in its original form from 2010. Alright, the game includes culturally sensitive content and themes and is intended only for mature audiences. Of course it is. I'm a mature audience. If you're not a mature audience watching this, I do hope you step away and wait till you're a little bit older, I guess. 2K and Hangar 13 presents a 2K Czech Republic, or Czech production, sorry, I was thinking the country's name already, remastered by 3DT Ltd. Limited. 3DT Limited. Mafia 2. I am actually glad it's a different group remastering it, because the previous remaster was not great from what I went through. Like, the Windows management was absolutely bad. This one at least is like much closer to many other PC games in terms of just attaching the thing into the thing. Oh, maybe his music's playing it so you can't hear it. I can't hear anything, that's why. I was like, why is this so dead silent? It's because music is here.
My name is Vito Scaletta.
Vito?
I was born in Sicily in 1925. That little guy's me. I'm standing there with my parents and my sister Francesca in front of our old house. I don't really remember too much about the old country, except that we were pretty hard up. And then one day my father decided it was time to move away.
To Italy. Or was it New York? I can't remember which. I forget which way it was for moving away. I think it might have been New York. Italy to New York.
Away from Sicily. Across the ocean.
Yeah.
To start a new life. In America.
America. Oh, is that his sister? Yeah, that's his sister, I think. Trying to get the brother back.
Never in my life had I seen anything as fantastic as Empire Bay. It was beautiful.
Wait, is this...
On the other hand, I'd never seen anything filthier, more disgusting than our new shithole of an apartment.
Wow. Immediately pissed.
The American dream was more like a nightmare.
Damn. He's already pissing on the whole place that they're living in.
My father started working at the port for the guy who arranged our immigration.
Oh.
It was backbreaking work. And what little money he made mostly went towards booze.
What?
Eventually, my parents sent me to school. I had to learn English. I sure as hell wasn't going to do that in a neighborhood full of Italians.
True.
That's where I met Joe.
Come on, Vito, hurry it up. We ain't got all night.
Ah.
Over time, Joe and I got to be best friends.
Cop.
And since we were both poor and there wasn't much work around, oh shit, we started a little business of our own.
Freeze! Police!
Oh.
Stop! Vito, this way. Throw me the bag.
You know what's funny? It just sounds so weird
Stop!
without the music.
I'm gonna shoot!
Shit.
Okay, you bastard. Spread your legs.
Fuck.
And put your hands on the...
Spread your legs. Why do you say
Well,
like
that one time it didn't work out so good. The year was 1943.
Oh, before World War II.
America was at war.
Yeah.
And the army was looking for guys who spoke the language to help with the invasion of Sicily. I was 18. And anything seemed better than jail. Who says you can't go home again?
Yeah, so the game starts off at World War II's scene, which is kind of crazy. Chapter 1. The Old Country. It's so ironic that the next game, Sicily, July 1943. The next game in Mafia is literally
Operation
the Old
Husky.
Country.
I was assigned to the 504th Parachute Infantry.
As of
On the
2020.
11th of July, we were supposed to be dropped over the southern coast of Sicily. But we got hit by flak and had to bail out. Way behind enemy lines. Only 3 of us made it. If it wasn't for the local resistance, we wouldn't have had a chance. So when Mussolini's soldiers came into the town and started rounding everybody up, we decided to return the favor.
I wonder if the, Man, I want to talk about a little bit more about the old,
Se
the
nessuno
previous
parla,
game.
quest'uomo morirà.
Alright, we're about to shoot up these enemies here. Hold R.
All right, Scaletta.
Allora,
I'm just aiming for headshots only. How do I know if it's... Oh, actually, no. You know what?
On me!
Left control? Got it. God, why am I holding it like a normal shooter? What is this? There we go. Oh, I see. I can put it away. If I scroll it down. Interesting. Yeah, I wanted it to be like this. Why the heck did it just...
Get your ass up here, Scaletta!
Is there a secret hidden thing? Collectible stuff?
Scaletta, get the fuck over here!
Do I fail if I move away from that guy? That'd be hilarious if I move away and it's like immediately like fail. But why do you build a level to be so explorable, you know? That's how I think about it. But no, the previous game ended off in a way that allows us to know who Vito was. So Vito basically ends the life of the previous character in the game. So it kind of sucks that we get to play as the guy who literally murders our favorite guy, Tommy, from the first game. But this game, I didn't really think that he was associated in any way in the previous game, because it might have been added in by chance, but I have no clue. I'm wondering if there's any sort of collectible, but I can't tell for sure. But yeah, otherwise, I think that this game looked far more interesting for me personally, because it was like more open world, which I don't often get to play open world games back in 2010 as much. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh wow, they're shooting through the door. Hurry up, guys.
Corporal, this guy's saying there's more troops headed this way.
All right. You and Williams take out that MG, then find the prisoners. We're gonna need every man we can get. Hey, Scaletta, over here.
Wait, I'm climbing over there, or am I climbing over here? I'm supposed to climb in here, right?
Ain't getting through this
Gosh.
one.
Those guys are dead.
Looks like we found a machine gun. Watch
I'm trying to like...
You got a grenade, Scaletta. This would be a great fucking time to use.
One?
Put a grenade through the window.
Oh. Oh. Oh, they had a box of grenade over there? What the hell? Oh. Jeez.
Scaletta, you alive?
Yeah, just about.
Well, then get off your ass and let's move it.
Oh, I see. So there's like a bunch of weapons that we just can carry now.
Whoa. Grab all the ammo you can carry. This might be our last chance.
Gun? This pistol gun, it looks like? Pistol and ammo with it. I'd rather stick with a sharpshooter. I'm pretty good with it.
On the stairs! Hey, greaseball!
Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't need to shoot that guy anyway. Question is, like, do I have to worry about, like, do I have to worry about, my health?
Must have the prisoners upstairs.
Clear the second floor. Scaletta, you take point.
Ow, 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 ow. I didn't know the fire was that dangerously difficult to walk through in that area. Okay, I'll take this point, I guess. Wait, why am I stuck like this? It looks like I'm stuck being the way I am. Alright. I don't know why it doesn't, like, exit out of, like, the third person.
Uccidete gli ostaggi!
Siete morti!
Can I shoot without looking? No, I have to really aim. I have to actually aim down to shoot, it seems. I can't. Ooh. All that headshot is so brutal, it looks like, to me.
The door, Scaletta. Kick it in.
Q. Okay, we're back to being using Q.
Arrenditi, o gli faccio saltare il cervello.
We're good, we're good. Oh, what? Oh, they had people behind that stupid door. Wait, what?
Shit. Looks like we're going this way.
Okay.
Come on.
Go, 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 go.
Hey, stick your feet up your ass.
Gives a fuck. Just keep shooting. What the hell's it look like I'm doing? Let's talk. Hey, hide by me, asshole.
Oh man, I'm really closing in on dying. That's not good. But this guy's blocking my freaking aim. He's blocking my freaking cover. Damn it. I'm gonna recover a little bit. So it doesn't work.
Keep moving. Get inside.
Oh.
Get inside, Scaletta. You're gonna die out there.
Oh, I didn't know.
Come on, fellas. Fight
I need to
like
heal
you're
up.
here. Fuck you!
Well, he's dead already anyways. Pick up the rifle. Do I have to, like, get my ammo through picking up the rifle instead? Wow, okay.
Autodifascisti! Arrivano autodifascisti! Montano i pozzi!
Now you are dead. Bye.
See that
E?
gun behind you, Scaletta? Get on it!
Oh. Ah, son of a gun. Man, this is a very old, dated, like, style of, like, sound effects that's so loud for no reason. Oh jeez, I can't even like take care of anybody around me. Oh jeez. Man, I cannot really fathom how to. Oh. Yikes. Man, that was super loud.
Dicevo al mio amico di stare attento.
That was
Fregatene di
bad.
fare attenzione, fai ciò che ti è stato detto!
Oh, there's Vito. Oh no, they're trying to kill off anybody surviving. Oh, what's up?
Ma che diavolo sta dicendo? Chi si crede di essere?
Oh,
Repi davvero Don Calò?
it's a resistant.
Un congeco quando siamo arretati come cucina.
Ma chi è quello? Lo conoscete?
Lo conoscono tutti. Don Calò è un uomo d'onore.
È uno stupido trucco degli americani, non ditemi che gli credete!
No, è davvero Don Calò. Ogni tanto dovresti ascoltare i consigli di noi altri del posto. Ci rendiamo?
Sapete che potete fidarvi di me. Che ne dite, eh?
Don Carlo, the head of the Sicilian mob. An entire garrison of troops surrendered that day. Why? Because he told them to.
Interesting. Viva la Resistance, I think. Achievement unlocked. Chapter 2. The chapters are moving pretty fast though. Home Sweet Home. So this is the chapter I actually ended up playing. I don't think I played the military one that well. 2 years later. Empire Bay. So we're not in Lost Heaven this time, it seems. Judging from them saying Empire Bay, because Empire Bay is not a Lost Heaven thing from the previous game. So I'm wondering how Vito ended up in Lost Heaven the way that he was.
A few years later, the Nazis put a bullet in me.
What?
I was in the hospital for a bit. Then I got a month's leave so I could go home.
Oh.
At least for a little while.
Oh, that was not him. He was just wearing a trench coat. Oh, no, that's his best friend, his childhood friend. There he is. I was confused.
Vito! Over here!
Joe!
Hey! Welcome home, buddy.
How'd you know?
I got my sources. Come on, let's take a ride.
Uh-oh.
Nice car.
Comes with the territory. I know you're itching to get home, but first, let's get a beer.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I was kind of wondering where the Mafia stuff came into play in the beginning of it, but it seems like, yeah, Don
There it is. Empire Bay. Tell the truth, you miss it?
Hey, does a bear shit in the woods? Not like this place ever done me any favors, but anything's better than a foxhole. What's with this shitty weather?
They're saying this is the coldest winter on record. Papers say it's gonna keep up like this for weeks. Don't worry, though, a drink will warm you right up. How long's it been since we had a drink together, Vito? 2 years?
Almost 3. Tony Sicili's party, right?
Come on, Vito, come on. The last drink we had together was right after your romance funeral. Right before you shipped out. You remember.
5 minutes. We're already talking about my deadbeat father. Can we change the subject, please?
So tell me, pal, what was it like over there anyway? I kept reading the papers to see what was going on, and you know how much I hate reading.
Yeah, I know.
You guys kicked Mussolini's ass, right?
Sort of. We had a little help from a guy named Don Carlo.
No shit, Don Carlo. I heard of him.
Really?
You bet. I know guys like him over here, wise guys. You work for them, you're set. You fuck with them, you die.
Nice to see you've been busy.
Yeah, and I heard you got a medal, right?
From old man Patton himself.
Whoa, so you're a real war hero, huh? And then what? You screwed a couple of Sicilian broads and came home?
Yeah, right.
The old country. Over here, you can screw anything with a heartbeat. No one gives a shit. What a country. Here's to the US of A and to having you back home.
Uh-huh. Okay, very
Salud.
strange.
Salud, Chindan.
Shintani.
So how come you're back? They let you out early for good behavior?
I took a bullet a couple months back, spent some time in the hospital, and now I'm on leave.
Wait, you mean you gotta go back?
No.
What'd you think? The war ain't over yet.
You don't want to go back, do you?
He can.
Of course not, but what can I do?
1 minute. Wait right here.
I don't think he can, because he has a bullet injury that might make it hard for him to survive the next fights.
Hey, Giuseppe, it's Joe. Remember
the
last
guy's
week,
getting...
you know, the guy's name is Vito Scaletta. Thanks, Giuseppe. All right, I'll see you later.
She overheard the name.
Okay, listen up. It appears that your injury is much more serious than it first appeared.
Wait, what?
And the doctors say you can't fight no more.
What? Oh, whoa, did you just...
Like I said, I know people. You get all the official paperwork tomorrow. When it comes to the right stamps and signatures, it's just a question of money.
Interesting.
You're kidding me, right? Isn't that a bit risky? It's me that could end up in a slammer, you know? And how am I gonna pay for it?
I got it covered. Think of it as a welcome home present. And don't worry, the documents will be clean. Trust me.
Well, thanks.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome. Como no frade, you're like a brother to me. Now you can start thinking about what you're gonna do next.
Sure. But first I gotta go home.
Yeah.
All right, you wanna ride?
No thanks. I wanna walk around a little, see what's changed since I've been gone.
No problem. Say hello to your sister for me. Come see me tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about.
Interesting.
I can't believe you just got me out of the service. Thanks again.
No problem.
I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
I don't know what's up with this lady, but it's kind of weird. Lady's kind of weird. Taxi, I'm guessing we're driving in. Yeah, so this is the part where I remember playing a little bit off,
All right, thanks. Keep the change.
but everything was like hard to notice. Like I couldn't see anything in this level when I first played it, but use the radar to navigate. I know, I can see that. Objectives are marked on the radar. I like how they're just using a weird blinker noise to make me distract myself. Walk to the mothers. But I remember this
what's the
scene
good
was
word?
not viewable at all.
How you doing, soldier?
A lot better now that I'm home.
You on leave or home for good?
That's, classified. So, what's new around here?
Tell the truth, not much. Everybody just wants the war to be over. And they're saying this is the coldest winter on record. I wish I had some good news for you.
Yeah, you and me both. All right, I'll see you.
Catch you later, buddy.
Honestly, I didn't think that it would be ever that cold, but yeah. So, the South, I can't even read that. Melos, I can't read that really well. It's in cursive, which is worst because the M doesn't look like an M. It looks like a TN, like a capital T, capital N. Maltese. There we go. My freaking brain was trying to read it. Maltese Falcon. That's what it says. He's watching me. Damn, look at the propaganda. I never thought they would actually put on like some interesting, weird propaganda-sized posters up here. But yeah, like I didn't. The last time when I played on the laptop, I could not see anything. All the textures and everything were not there. AI was like missing, and all that crap. So I couldn't even see anything at all in this game when I played it back then. But now it's all just clear and very smooth and crazy. So
It's just one lousy beer. Crazy broad.
Hey, Georgie, come on. You don't gotta listen to everything your old lady says, do ya?
oof. Damn. This place looked like a dump still, kind of. Vita. Is that like vitamin? Vita? Dryer and cleaner. Flour. Your freaking airplanes. It's so noisy. There's like no chance for me to just take a little bit of a breather to just...
Hey, Mr. Manal, you closing the shop?
Yeah, you know how it is. Can't afford to stay in business, though.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, the war's not your fault, Vito. Who knows? Maybe when the war ends, I'll open up again.
Well, good luck then.
What is this this blue, like, icon? I'm wondering. Oh, is this the blue icon that I'm looking at? Okay, well, while we're in here, I guess we can just explore what this
Evening,
is.
mister.
Yeah, while we're in here, I can talk a little bit more clearly. But yeah, I would say that there's a lot to say. And, oh, there's a browse
If
store.
you like what you see, let me know.
Oh, you can buy clothing in this game? Well, this is kind of cool, though. I didn't really think we would have, like, this kind of interaction much. Yeah, the first game is really pretty much like a very linear thing. And so this really is crazy cool to see an expansion of that idea, that what they previously had. Oh, didn't know escape was to not escape the store here. I wonder how to leave the menu if I was to want to leave the menu. But yeah, otherwise I think that this game is pretty big, like bigger than the previous game through.
Hey, thanks, kid.
Through the other stuff, but yeah. But yeah, I still wonder how Vito end up at Lost Heaven in the previous game, at the end there. So I am kind of wondering when that will happen. So we'll see. We'll play and see where it goes. All right. Oh, it's much quieter in here. Jeez, finally. But yeah, I was kind of wondering where it ties into it besides just the Vito situation with Tommy in the previous game. So it's nice to see that it has something to do with Don Colo in the war. Like he's just involved there somehow.
Hi, Mama.
Oh,
I'm back.
Vito, my boy.
So much
my
older.
boy's home. I just never see you again. Francesca and me, we wait.
Hey, sis, what's going
We
on?
wait for you.
Yeah.
Sit down. You must be hungry, Vito. Francesca made you a special dinner, zuppa di pollo. It's good for you.
Wait, did they know he was coming home?
Wow, looks good, Frankie.
It's a shame your papa didn't live to see this. He would be so proud, Vito.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sure.
Also,
Vito, you know better.
prayers.
Sorry, Mama, sorry.
He's not used to it.
Benedice, Signore, pronunciare la tua volontà. Stiamo ricevendo, provvide nel tuo cucina di mare.
Alrighty. Oh.
You should get some sleep. Your room is just like you left it.
Oh, nice. That sounds great. But yeah, overall, I think that this city is really interesting to see in like a old school way. I guess I would also say that there's not many old school New York City maps as usual. I mean, we have like Spider-Man, of course, where it's modern day New York a lot of times. Prototype, I believe, was also New York, I think. Prototype series from Activision. Really like that game a lot. Trying to think what other games have, like, there's a lot of games that does have New York, but never had we had a old school New York kind of thing where it's like very much going to the past. And of course, a lot of games love to do World War II as their backdrop of things, so I'm not surprised that this is kind of like in the backdrop, but we never really get to see American land while war is going on, because it's kind of interesting to see people being like stressed out and like propagandized to believe that this war is kind of like in favor, which is nice.
How are you, mio
see that?
bambino? It must have been so terrible. I was so afraid. I prayed for you every day.
I'm okay, Ma. I drove a Jeep most of the time. Sometimes I had a fight.
That's it. I don't know why these dialogue just feels like they're just halfway through and I don't get to hear the rest of the dialogue. Like, it feels like the dialogue has more, but then like the pause makes it so hard to know if it's an end of conversation or a continuation.
So how you two been? Franny, what have you been up to?
I still live here with Mama. I got a nice office job. It pays the bills, and I started paying off some of Papa's debts.
Damn.
Francesca, we don't want to talk about that now.
That kind of sucks that she's the one who's like wait, like she's kind of like carrying the family's debts forward.
So, you got a boyfriend yet?
Not yet.
Alright.
What's that? The boys in the neighborhood these days are not so good. She'll meet the right man one day.
I like how the mother... I feel like she's very much protected by the mother. Like, the opinion of the mother's, like, the taste of what kind of guy she could go with or not. Oh, wait, what the heck? Why do we still have a rocking horse here? Have they really not changed much since since they were kids or something? That's kind of crazy. Man, that's a lot. Baseball. So Vito was a big baseball fan, it looks like. I'm not too sure about the baseball stuff in history because I'm not too much of a baseball player fan thing. Baseball fan. MLB is kind of like outside of my thinking, but yeah.
I'll see you 2 in the morning.
Sleep well, mio bambino.
I like that. I like how the mom calls him mio bambino the next day. So yeah, also want to mention we're in 1945.
This ain't gonna cut it. I gotta find a place to stay.
Oh, it's too tight and close, I guess. Too small of a neighborhood for him. Yeah, we're taking place in 1945, which is kind of interesting because it's like near end of war. And the war ended in... Oh, what? Can we actually wear this? I feel like it's too early to wear that. Ooh. You know what this reminds me of? Oh, this reminds me of Mafia 3's main character wearing this. So the remaster basically ties Mafia 1 and 3 together into this, I bet. So that's why they're... I'd rather wear the simpler clothes. It looks much more nicer on Vito, honestly. His current attire is like my favorite. I don't think the suit fits him that well, but...
So you have to go back soon?
Actually, looks like I won't. Joe's taking care of it for me.
Joe!
Uh-oh.
You want to get into trouble again?
Mama, would you rather me go back and get shot again?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Joe probably saved my life.
For now.
Promise that you won't get in any more trouble with that, Joe. You know, your papa used to work for this man at the waterfront named Papalardo. He's in the union. You could talk to him. Work hard like you were your papa. Talk to him. Please, promise me you go talk to him today.
Okay, Mama, okay, I promise.
Grazie a Dio.
Oh, maybe... I'm now thinking about it. Maybe Tommy moved to Empire Bay, maybe? Like, he moved to the New York side of things here, and then that's how Vito found him, I guess, and had to eliminate him because the family said so. But it makes me wonder, how does this family in the Empire Bay come to terms of trying to... this is a restroom. I'm wondering what happened to the sister. Like, does she just sleep in the same room? Or does the mother sleep in the same room? I'm confused because I don't know where the mother sleeps. Yeah, there's no additional room. Where does the mother sleep? They have a couch here. My best guess is that the sister sleeps on the couch or something, and my mother sleeps here or something, like, maybe. Because there's only 2 beds and a couch, so I don't know how the hell do you sleep in this place? Damn, dude. Yeah, I can see why Vito wanted to move out, though. It's kind of crazy. Wait, is that a wedding photo of her? Yeah, the mother looks pretty back then. Can I go upstairs and see what's up? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing up here, I guess. But yeah, 1945 is probably like 2 more years left before the war ends. What was that? Oh. Seems like the neighbors were very curious about my character existing here. But yeah, like 1945 is so close.
I don't give a
sorry.
damn.
What?
I don't
We'll
care
get
if
the
you gotta
money.
sell
I
everything you
promise.
got. What the hell's going on here?
Vito!
You mind your business, asshole.
No!
Oh, yeah?
You want me to fight you, buddy? I can do it.
Come on, Junior. I'm gonna take you to school.
Oh, tough guy. Scaring a
Space
woman,
to
huh?
dodge,
Come on,
hold.
show me what you got.
Vito, please! You're making it even worse!
It's fine. Oh, jeez, I pressed, like, space, but for some reason it didn't count.
Stop, please! Vito, what are you doing?
I like this sort of, like, boxing style. It teaches idiot a lesson. Oh, is he down? No, he's not out. He's not out yet. I mean, it's really interesting to... Oh, that was a really cool kick. Big Brother, achievement unlocked.
Fuck this. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna be sorry. The both of yous.
What the hell was that all about?
I'm sorry, Vito. We didn't want to bother you with this.
Bother me? Bother me with what? Come on, tell me what's going on here,
Yeah.
Frankie.
Right before he died, Papa borrowed money. A lot of money
Why?
from a loan shark, thinking he'd get a better job and pay him back. We found out right after you left for the war.
How much?
$2,000.
Damn.
Shit.
The worst thing is, this guy wants it all back by the end of this week. Otherwise, the debt goes up again.
Damn.
I ain't gonna make that kind of money working at the port. Who is this guy?
I don't know. Mama won't tell me.
What?
It's okay, Vito. We'll manage somehow.
No, we can't.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this. I promise.
We can't manage.
Thanks, Vito. Take care of yourself.
We can't manage with clean work, for sure.
I gotta get my hands on $2 grand fast. I bet Joe could help me out.
But yeah, I like to point out that $2,000 back then is like... I would say, it's due to inflation that today 2,000 is kind of like about 10,000 or something. Like, no, not 10,000. It's way more, I think, because like 1 nickel was kind of like $5-ish in price for inflation if you add in inflation or something like that. So it's probably like a 100% increase. So we're kind of owing $20,000, I think, in reality. So yeah, like back then it was a lot of the pricing was very cheap because the war kind of made the value of money cheaper, and then over time, once the war was over, everything kind of increased in price alongside with the currency value. So I think that $2,000 at this point would have been $20,000 or $200,000 actually in today's time standard. But of course, 2,000 people most likely would have to pay. It's like a rent, like a cost of rent in very expensive places. But otherwise, it's like it's kind of crazy just thinking how you have to owe that much money and you have to get it by the next day or something. Clean work is not going to cut it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This will be it for now for episode 1 of Mafia 2. I am going to close it for now because I wanted to get to like a 40-minute mark because I kind of want the first episode to be a little longer to kind of get acquainted to the game. yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. I think that the combat is way more better than the first game. The first game definitely had a very stiff, like, fist-fighting combat. It was just very, like, not that versatile or very fluid about how it wants to do things. Here, at least we get heavy hitting and light hitting in the punch and the combo and stuff. I'm wondering if there would be more. If you haven't seen my Let's Play of Sleeping Dogs, I actually prefer that kind of style of things. Or Yakuza. I don't have a recording of Yakuza, but I play Yakuza, all of it, up to this point. And I really like the sort of beat-em-up combat stuff, so it's always nice to have a sort of, like, variety of the fighting combat, fist-fighting stuff. So I'm enjoying the fact that this thing exists for this game. But there's a lot more to say. I lost a few of them along the way because there was just so much being shot. Like, everything just kind of, like, overwhelmed me that I wanted to say more in some cases, but I just couldn't say all of it in this video, so... I mean, there's just a lot of cool things in it, and a lot of interesting things I want to look forward to. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what Joe has for us. I'm believing he's going to talk about the local family around here, which will probably be recruited. The first game, we were recruited because we were a taxi driver who just suddenly got into sort of like chance-by-chance thing, getting involved with the family. But here, it looks like we're kind of desperate, which is kind of an opposite, really, because we weren't desperate as Tommy in the first game. We were more like we were just there by chance, and we just want to just be at peace. Here, it's just like we have a family, we are desperate, we kind of want to just get everybody, you know, out of this situation that we would otherwise not like to be in at all. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, or another video of mine, and more Mafia 2 to come as we go. Other than that, Roz, out.